I have a new studio setup. More on that coming right up. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, the video background and the quality of the video is quite a bit different from the rest of my videos that I posted on my channel. And we'll start with the audio quality. And I'm gonna post here the audio quality from the previous video that I put up, where I started using the studio, and I realized that there was quite a bit of echo that was coming through the microphone. So here it is. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to talk to you guys about why I haven't been around, why haven't I posted since December. And to start things off, this is going to be a pretty personal video, so if this is not your thing, go ahead and stop this right now. Okay, so what I did was I remember that I did buy a few sound deadening blankets that I never got to use. They were too heavy for my setup downstairs. So when I finally got this room that I can use now for filming YouTube videos, I installed those, and I also got some acoustic panels from Amazon, and I'll post all of the links in the description below. So now in the studio, I'm actually able to use all of the things that I had, I had bought for, for my setup that I was never really able to use because of the space restrictions I had in my previous spot downstairs. So I'm able to use in full my key light over here, and I did get a basically what I'm using for a hair light from IKEA. It's one of these lamps with a LED light that they sell there at the store. It wasn't too bad as far as the price. So the lighting is quite a bit different, and in my background here, I just put a gray backdrop that I also gotten from Amazon. Link in the description below, and as well as the lighting that I'm using to create this blue light that's shining onto the gray background, and that's what's providing the lighting, the different lighting that you see. Aside from the gray, it actually turns everything blue. So that's probably a good idea for some of you guys who are starting up with your with your YouTube channels, in order to change the colors of your background uh, and not having to paint your walls. So using a chroma gray background with a LED light that's capable of RGB to change the color of your background. So now let's talk about the sound editing material. Actually, this is great. I mean, I didn't expect it to work this well, and it's really working a lot to absorb the sound that's coming out of my mouth when I talk in these talking head videos, and it's not like reflecting all over the room. So I have it in front of me, so it's catching it up from the front, which is the main, and you know how sound goes this way. It goes to that corner over there, and I have a couple of acoustic panels on that corner, and I have another set of acoustic panels on this corner, and another sound blanket that's on this corner. So effectively, it's really catching and absorbing a lot of the sound, so it doesn't kind of reflect around the room and cause the major echoes that I was having in my first video. So on the video side, I did purchase a Blackmagic Cinema Camera 4K that I'm using as my main camera for this channel, and it's set up on a tripod. And I do have a Tascam DR70D that's I'm going to use here in the future to capture sound, from my videos. But for right now, I'm using an Audio Technica microphone with a Studio V3 preamp, link in the description below, and that's what's producing the sound that you're hearing right now in the video. Okay, so now I also have a top-down setup here for product video footage where it needs a top-down view. I have this crossbar set up here with the camera mount, and that's also available through Amazon. And I'll also put that link in the description below. This is really great. It uses the lighting tripod mounts to mount the two sides that supports the main bar, and that main bar is where you attach the camera mount, and that's pretty solid actually. And it's really great the way it's made right now. It's solid. It doesn't move when I turn on the camera for the top-down shots. It really produces a great effect, and I was really looking for that because a lot of these other YouTube channels were producing the same type of videos, and I really wanted to get that same type of feel for my videos as well. Now back on the Blackmagic Cinema Camera 4K, this is a cinema camera, like the name says, and it produces a very, very good quality of video. And I'm using I think, here we go. Yeah, this is what I'm using for this. It's a Panasonic Lumix 25 millimeter f1.7 for the lens, and the lenses that you're able to use here out of the box. You can use it with micro four thirds lenses. So far, I'm pretty satisfied with this. I'm also probably in some other videos I'll use this Sigma 30 millimeter f2.8 that I got also for use with this camera, but I haven't had a use for it. But yeah, eventually I'll be using that, and I'll mention it when I do. So yeah, so that's how this is all set up right now, and I'm really satisfied with it, with the quality of the video and sound that I'm getting out of this setup. And it took me a while to put this all together. All in all, maybe a couple of years to put this all together because some of them were expensive, especially the camera. I think it was like $1,400 or $1,500 that I bought the camera for, but the quality that I'm getting out of it's really great. And also, what I did was I needed some guidance on basically shooting videos and basically movie making, right, and cinematography. So I took a class on it from at the New York Film Academy. Although I did it online, it was live. I had to log into the course and talk to the professors and participate in the group, and just that in itself, I think, was worth it as far as helping me put together these videos and the quality that comes out of it. And I think that in itself, the $400 or $500 that I spent on that class for the week really shaped it a little bit better than it was. And as far as my storytelling is concerned as well, it's really helped out quite a bit. I guess that's it for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this really quick look into my new studio and how I've set it up. And I hope you guys enjoy the quality of the new videos that are gonna be coming out of this channel, especially for this one. And if you see the previous video that I posted where I started using the Blackmagic Cinema camera and the audio setup, aside from the sound deadening, so. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.